And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and you're looking at a 16 by 20 inch canvas. And I'm not done playing with black and white. So this time I'm probably going to be a little different than I was the last time I did a black and white, because I just want to play with copious amounts of paint and see what happens. I made myself some new edge catchers, new and fresh. Edge catchers are just, this is a third of a 20 by 16 plastic covering from a value pack of 16 by 20 inch canvases. And I don't think I've ever done exactly what I'm doing right now, which is just to take the beginnings of some paint, that needs to go back in there, and see where it goes. And that's what I want to do. Because it's fun. And because all the people that could be watching me aren't, so aren't you lucky? You are! I'm so belligerent. Sorry. Just going to keep adding color to my black and white. And it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm going to pull that paint and then use it again. So if I tip it in a vertical, I'm going to have the paint that came off the canvas and that thing that needs to come out of there. Often I will spread paint with a spatula, but at this point I'm just going to cover my edge and put that paint right back in again with an OXO omelet turning spatula, because I can. Because I don't know what will happen by doing that, and I want to find out. You see how little paint I can get away with without wasting much of anything, in spite of having paint on my edge catcher. And when I get to the point where I think I have enough paint, then I'm going to throw my big ball chain in. Which always sounds kind of funny to say, but oh well. So yes, more and more still. Every time I put an edge catcher up against the side of the canvas and flow the paint out onto it, I encourage new things to happen. And in this case, the paint that was toward me was a lot heavier than the paint on the other end, so I can actually, you can see it flowing, rolling right down the side of the canvas. And then I'm going to rock my edge catcher. I'm going to throw that right back in the canvas. I'm even going to scrape off my edge catcher, because I really have always wanted to see exactly what I can get out of this process. I mean, it's still accidental art, and we don't know yet what we're going to get, but it would be nice to know. I'm also here at the wrong time of day, evidently, because I'm sunburning my foot. Back to the edge catcher. And every time, I like to do it at an angle now. I realize that if I put paint up, sorry, will I dance out of the sun? If I put more paint up on one side, then I can use the paint that's flowing down. I mean, there's nothing to stop me from flowing that right back onto the canvas. I can even scrape off the edge catcher, like I said. I kind of think I see something large in there, but I'm not sure. So this is an interesting way to start, at least. We don't know what we're going to get, and that's okay. It reminds me of something I did in my first year, actually. Let's just go all over here. It's a little more paint than I was anticipating, but the truth is that I don't mind. And just stuck my OXO omelet turning spatula in there. I'm going to have a thumbprint, and I'm going to remove that thing I see that does not belong. I haven't agitated the paint other than allowing it to flow much lately. I'm going to let it go down and then bring it back if I can. Still trying to get out of the sun. I would like to say maybe this won't work, but I really don't want to say that because I don't want to jinx myself either. I'm going to bring all that paint right back down because I can. The name of my book on the Amazon link underneath, show more underneath the video. And anything that I've got here that I haven't covered, that's kind of cool. I'm going to scrape my extra paint right off, put it right back in the canvas, on the canvas, in the composition, such as it is, such as I am creating. Move, oh, I got colors in my way. What else? Do I see much else? There's probably something else that I can't see. That right there. Alright, so now it's time for me to decide. If it had turned out to be something miraculous, I might have done something different. But it is what it is. I'll just blow that right over the edge. And now it's time to see what will happen. I wish I could block that sunlight, I'll tell you what. So this is cool. I may have a little extra paint coming off the canvas because I used so much to cover it. I'm going to take the white paint that I just picked up. Oh, and I found some naked canvas. Perfect. I may also tilt this. I haven't tilted a chain pull before. And I haven't used this big chain in any successful way to have winding trails. It's just so big. And if I don't like it, I'll just add some colors. Because I use GAC 800 in all my paint mixes, which is good right now because this is pretty heavy. Kind of want to go ahead and give myself some permission to use the smaller chain, which has a much more delicate footprint. I like to experiment with changing the shapes up to see what I get. That was my fingernail. This might be really quick. I still feel like I want some color in there. And if the paint weren't so heavy, I could add black and pull that. It's looking pretty intensely complicated right now. I guess that might be my opportunity to decide that I want to do something else. I could just also add black over the top of it. It's very tempting. It's very tempting indeed. I think I'm going to go ahead because I'm not feeling the love that I was hoping for. So that's a start. I'm going to throw my chain in the bucket. I'm going to remember not to come out at this time of day again because my foot's on fire. Okay. I don't want a basting brush. And a bamboo skewer is my go-to, so I'm just going to do that. Made some interesting shapes with what I've added.
This side is done? Yep. I'll be back tomorrow first thing in the morning around 7:30. Oh, cool. It's still dark.
Yeah, no, that's
All right. Well,
7:30
we got our broken fence gates from the storm replaced.
no, I like that.
You know, the only gap
Yay.
that you're gonna have is right here.
Yeah, well, I can take care of that.
Yeah, this little piece right here. You know, I at the gates
Yeah,
up high.
I
so
got
we
a
need
little
to
bit
go-
of something,
The gate is this gate.
little gap at the bottom of the fence.
Right, so it's gonna,
And
this one is gonna
the
open
guy
to
that
where
just
it
arrived
stops.
does not know I'm recording a movie.
Almost all the way back.
So, pardon them for their conversation. And I'm just going to continue having some fun. Hey, you guys, I'm recording, okay? Just because.
I'll be here first thing in the morning. I'm gonna see that truck. I need to get it. Brent already explained everything to me, so I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. All right? Yeah, no, we'll talk about it tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? I'm looking for something. My wife needs something for the car. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, just because it won't start on the hill. So yeah.
So I'm kind of liking that a lot more than I expected to be honest with you, but that's okay. Now I have to decide if I'm going to add another color or if I'm just going to keep playing in paint. Thanks, guys! Alright. New gate. No more doggy escape. Always a good thing. I think that's fantastic. I'm so shocked. I can't even tell you. And I'm having a blast, so I can recommend this. I found a little piece of canvas that was uncovered. I'm not sure what else I want to do. I don't think I want to do anything else. So, black, white, and pink. And I'll torch to release the bubbles from having added bubbles by mixing pouring medium, or in my case, shaking the bottles. I'll be looking for some canvas around the edge. That was a ball. That's canvas. I don't think anybody would have noticed it if I hadn't told them that's canvas too. So I'll just keep an eye out. Even with my glasses on, I miss a few places. Wow, that was pretty simple. I mean, not that I didn't take an awful long time to begin with. I like the difference between the small ball chain and the large. It's really outstandingly different. I can't believe it. The larger stuff definitely was heavier and pulled up more paint and made more gray areas, and the smaller stuff left smaller little white lines in black. But I'm really happy. So if you guys want to help me out, give me a thumbs up, watch some more videos, shop my Amazon link, no added cost to you. And if you're looking for the potential of winning a painting in the drawing, look on the end screens on the last 20 seconds of the video, where you can find my website, a place to subscribe, a link to lots of videos, like 840 of them on my channel. And you can, if you get to my channel and you find PayPal or Patreon, you can, if you want to donate $10 to help keep me painting, you will be automatically included in the drawing that's on the end screens that will be this month. I expect it to be flowers, gardens, that sort of thing. And I love you guys. There's over 80,000 of you. If you look under the video, you can find the paint mixture pouring recipe that I use, and Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram links. And please feel free to join me any day. I'm out there all the time. Check your notifications. If you think you have them and you're not getting them, then your settings may be off. And if you were subscribed and you're not getting my notifications, you may have been unsubscribed. That seems to have happened to my husband recently, and you know he wouldn't unsubscribe. So I'm pretty happy with this, in spite of the fact that I probably could have gone on and made it much more complicated. But I love you guys, and I really appreciate your wonderful comments, keeping my morale up while times are interesting. And love you dearly. I think I tell you that all the time. But I never get tired of telling you either. Oh God, it's so tempting to add. Do I need a little more? Not really. It'd be okay, but doesn't need to happen. Maybe a little purple heart. Ha ha ha! Yeah, because I'm like that. Maybe not. You know? Maybe one tiny spiral won't hurt anything. So you guys take care, and I'll see you soon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard saying, that was fun. I see that mark that's bugging me though. I should never put my skewer into anything after I've torched. Sorry for my head in the way. Ooh, that's good. I leaned over there. I found a little piece of naked canvas. I'm going to have to study this carefully. I'm going to look at my edges. All right, you guys. Take care. Bye for now. Priscilla out. Love you.